Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. It's been a few days for me since I've played. I got a few ahead. I was getting all excited after fixing that, that mod glitch. I just read your comments about the mod glitch, so yeah, and it's Sunday now. So anyway, I broke my chair in real life last night. So one of the arms bent because I, lift myself up. It bent. I thought the arm bent, but what it was the frame of the chair where the arm bolts to bent. Because I'm like, this arm is like a half an inch thick. There's no way this thing's bending this easy. So after prying it back and forth, it finally broke. And when that broke, the back of the chair was no longer supported, and the whole back flipped me out of it. And remember that chair is like a $600 chair, so I'm sitting in another chair that I have, and it's really short and very uncomfortable. So bear with me. All right, views are starting to really drop on this series, which is unfortunate. I know those of you who are still watching are enjoying it as much as I am, so we're pushing forward. But it makes me sad when I see such a good thing not be viewed. It's kind of like a story. It's like a trilogy type thing you want to follow along with. Anyway, we're back at Malachite. We ran the Dugas. We killed Faust. So we're going to be doing some stuff here. I'm guessing here a little bit, but I believe our next course of action is we do stuff here. Then we're going to do stuff in the Red Forest, which is pretty interesting. A few things in here. I think we make our way down to the cordon, which is this unnamed area here. You can see all these other areas we've hit. This area is the cordon. We got to do a mission here. Then after this mission down there, it's about 4 missions away, is our first major decision of who we're going to side with. Now, I don't know, maybe you guys want to go look at it. I might go look at it. I think I did at least 2 of the missions in my first playthrough. I did the doctor that we meet later on, and I did something else.
Remember that not all research requires
I guess I need to see which ones I did, because I want to do something different, and it might be like I might side with the ward if I didn't do that before. Because, like, a couple of them, like Spark and the guys I'm following right now, their endings they're kind of lame, I guess. I saw a couple of polls. The first one that I ever did was the most favorite. And then I did the ward ending. I don't remember. But the ward ending, I would have had to go back pretty far. I'm only going to do one ending on this one, because where you start making your decisions is hours worth of gameplay. So we're actually going under Malachite right now. We're meeting up with S.T.A.L.K.E.R at X17, so another underground laboratory here at Malachite. Well, I want to get rid of that marker on my map. There we go. Okay. Well, this place, out of all those underground labs we went to, this place is actually still active.
Make up your mind.
What if Faust doesn't have? What if...
Are you even tuning in?
Honestly, not really. Whether we dig in or not, everything's going to change very soon. Do you get it? Oh, you will.
Why the fuck did I have to join up? I should have stuck to be...
Skiff! At last! Did you find it?
Possibly. What is it?
It's the key to something incredibly important. Something that's going to change us all. And it's all thanks to you and me. Come, the time of miracles is nigh.
I think our first decision is between S.T.A.L.K.E.R and S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
All right. What do I have to do?
Place the key on the controls over there. and hold your breath. Come on, use the key already.
Meet up with Scar. Insert the key into the visiograph. So another one of these underground facilities with some crazy, almost like alien type stuff, you know? Insert, oh, it's Faust pendant. Oh, some lipstick.
Greetings, Skiff. I know you have a lot of questions for me. Ask them, and then we'll decide what to do with you.
Who are you? Are you sea consciousness?
Who are you? Or what are you?
We are sea consciousness. We were once 7 scientists, 7 distinct personalities. Now, we exist as one mind. By merging our consciousnesses, we've achieved a direct connection with the noosphere. I am the representative of sea consciousness.
What are you trying to achieve?
After the reckless intervention by S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the structure of the noosphere was damaged, isolating individual subtle matter images from one another. The Shining will reinstate the right to immortality for all sentient beings in the zone, and eventually, for all of mankind. From then on, our liberated consciousnesses will gain the ability to communicate directly with one another, facilitating the free exchange of knowledge and experience. It will be the dawn of a new age.
So this is what the Shining Zone really is. I knew it in my heart. I believed in it all along. Seek and ye shall find.
The Shining can rid us of the darkness that's holding us back, preventing us from hearing each other. It will grant us eternal life. No pain, no regret, no suffering.
How can we make this new age come sooner?
He was talking to me, not to you.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the word is at the gates. It's just a matter of time before they break through.
But of course. Fuck. Take care of them and fast.
Remember, I don't work for you.
Oh, it's
You're
Richter.
working with me. Over
It's
and out.
Richter.
Skip, I need you to help distract the ward while I get the professor out. I'll meet you outside. I can't get the professor out of here while you're still hanging around. You have to distract the ward.
Okay, you literally just told me that. I'm trying to see where to go. So each person, each group or person has their own, you know, thing that they want to do. Okay, so they're already in that room. This is a kill zone here, dude. Wow, their armor is getting a lot tougher to shoot through. Dang it, door! Hey, it's my magazine. You know, I was contemplating maybe grabbing another gun to try it out. Because you guys might be getting bored with the same old guns. did I see this stuff when I came in here? Loot. Loot, please. Oh, back to the elevator. Oh, no. They're going to be inside fighting, probably. They've broken into Malachite. Dang, what are those guys hitting me with? Those are strong. Dude, did that guy snipe me from over there? It's pretty strong. Dude, that guy was using like an RPK or something on me. Now that dude there has got to be using the M27. M21. See, not only do these guys have good armor, they've got good weapons. That guy had a knee pro he was using on me. Where did he go? Dude, I just dumped a whole magazine into that guy. Look at RPM 74. Close enough. I wonder what this guy had up here. Because he was hurt 10. This dude here. Yeah. Yeah, oh, M21, EMR, or EBR. Wants me to go outside. So does that, look at, this guy's using a K-Rod, that guy was using a knee pro. They are officially using the good stuff. So, yeah, there's that. I guess we're going outside. My traders, my,
There are wardens near the railroad tunnel junction. You know this?
dang armor! You got some good armor. Yeah, if I didn't do the ward, I might do the ward ending. Kind of important. I don't like. I'm against certain endings though, like Straylock's ending, Scar's ending. I don't know. 76 meters that way. The other, oh, the other gate.
Come and get me!
Shoot, there's good guys out there. I may have shot the good guys. Guy's using a bolt action. I just annihilated him through that crate. Guy had a spaz. At least he was up close. This guy had a bolt action for sure. Yeah, the 701 Super with armor piercing. This guy's using a K-Rod like me. Knee pro. Now, picking up these kind of guns and selling them, dude, that's where you make the serious dough. There's 2 more guys back here somewhere for the guy over here that didn't have a helmet on. I guess I got everybody. Is that inside or outside? They're in here.
Moving into position. Cover me.
Come on, show yourselves. Is that all bad guys over there? Dude, I knocked them all down. I thought I killed them all, but it was a knockdown.
Shoot to kill.
This fool up here is really messing me up.
Enemy is close. Keep looking.
These guys are so dumb, they let me search.
Moving into position.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. That is some serious cover fire they got going. Man, I can hear that guy's footsteps. Got that dude right in the face.
Alright, Skiff, get out of there. Ozerski's safe. I'll meet you at the designated
Holy cow.
coordinates.
Dang, dude, that was a lot of ward dudes. I guess some of these guys did blow up. Give me the loot. Yeah, these guys were doing suppression fire on me over here. That's the way they weren't hitting me, but they were shaking my screen enough to mess with me. You guys were all suppression fire dudes. Oh, those are up there. Yeah, I don't know how to get up there. Eat some bread in the meantime. So the ward is probably pissed off what we did at the what the heck? Where does it want me to go? Talk to S.T.A.L.K.E.R at the secret entrance to Malachite. What? They're down below? Excuse me. I'm not sure about this area here, man.
And then there were none. Exceptional work, my friend. Outstanding.
Okay,
But
we
you
know
what
S.T.A.L.K.E.R's
matters even
got a
more?
screw loose, so...
I was right all along. How was that for a miracle?
Sure, it was pretty impressive, but I'm having a hard time believing it all.
That's because we were so rudely interrupted. Faith always begins with doubt. But it also culminates in knowledge. Doesn't matter. We'll find another way to contact the representative. We'll need to locate the X Network Center, where all the visiographs are linked. The problem is, we don't know where it is or how to get there. It's time to go legend hunting, Skiff. We need S.T.A.L.K.E.R. If anyone knows about that center, it's him.
Okay. What do you know about S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
What do you know about S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
All there is to know in the zone. He did what no one has ever done before. He reached the very center of the zone and revealed Pripyat's secrets. I've been looking for him for as long as I can remember. But so far, all my efforts have been in vain. Lucky for us, he wasn't alone on his journey. He had Fang, Ghost, and a doctor with him. And everyone save for the doctor is either missing or dead.
Okay, so what's next?
So, what are you gonna do next?
You should be asking what you're going to do. To find S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we'll need to track down the doctor. He's the only one from S.T.A.L.K.E.'s group whose whereabouts aren't a total mystery. He's a legend in his own right. He materializes out of thin air, heals everyone he encounters, even mutants, and then vanishes without a trace.
Okay, where do I find him?
I have no idea, but he's often sighted in the Red Forest. Listen to the local tall tales. There's always more truth to them than meets the eye. At the very least, you'll get a break. I have a feeling you could use one,
He just gave me a Siva suit. Okay, so interesting. Get to the hunter's camp in the Red Forest. So I'm 100% sure that I did not side with these guys. The first time I played, I must have been with the ward because I was in the ward's camp. I entered the Dugas in a different spot. I don't remember this particular mission. And after this mission, I remember going up here. It sent me from here. I remember having to run up to this place and do, maybe this is later on, because these are pretty big facilities for me not to go there right now. So maybe this is later on, but we've got to get ourselves up to the Red Forest. So I don't know if these guys are back now. Looks like the guide is back here. We could guide ourselves to Rostock, which is here. Sell our stuff, and then move out of Rostock up to here. What is this door? What? What? Why didn't he just have me come through that stinking door? Oh. The guide, it shows the guide here, but the guide's not here. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
An emission is approaching, soldiers.
I guess we're staying here for the emission.
I repeat, we have an incoming emission. Seek shelter.
See if anybody comes in. Maybe they're all outside fighting. There's S.T.A.L.K.E.R. No technician. S.T.A.L.K.E.R's running to the bar, of course. So he's got a wacky sense of what he wants the... I think S.T.A.L.K.E.R... We can look into it, but I think S.T.A.L.K.E.R either wants the zone like the way it is, and then S.T.A.L.K.E wants like to lock it down and not let anybody else in, but he wants to utilize the powers for himself and become like the king of the zone. I think the Ward wants to do like what a typical government would want to do and kind of try and, I don't know, lock it down so no one else gets caught up, no one else gets killed here. The doctor wants us to do something with sea consciousness and crazy stuff. I don't know. It's to figure it out. There's an emission going on right now, so we're just waiting. But this one seems to have knocked out all the people, kind of like Zalicia, our first area here. There's nothing here anymore, and this is kind of a
Everyone, there's an emission outside.
pretty centralized area to be able to fast travel to, because if you think about it, if you look at where this is
When
at,
it's safe to come out.
we can't fast travel here anymore. The only place we can fast travel to in Zatan is right here, right under the Z. So there's one. We got the cement factory way up here, garbage here, Rostock here, a little place outside the chemical plant, nothing in the burnt forest, nothing in Dugas, and no more in Malachite. So it's like this whole bottom of the zone, we only got this one place, which is right here. And then from there, we got Rostock and garbage and cement, these three in a row. And then Yanov, and that's it. So doing this route really eliminates a lot of your areas that you can guide or fast travel yourself to. Okay, so it's 8:27. I was gonna sleep, but if they're not coming back and we gotta hoof it, then I ain't gonna sleep. Now, if we have to run out of here, we're over here at Malachite. We're gonna run out the front.
The emission is over.
We're gonna go this way.
As per your duty schedules.
There's no way around it.
Cover me! Moving out!
Stalker, this is S.T.A.L.K.E.R. While the professor was busy getting plastered, I went through the papers you brought back from X5. And guess what? Leaving Malachite was the right call. I think I've stumbled upon something they all overlooked. Even Drupalov himself missed it. But it's just a theory. I need to put it to the test. To do so, I'll need callers. Can you help me gather some?
I'm too busy.
I've got other things to do.
I hope you can spare some time for my request. After all, you've handled similar tasks for Drupalov before. If you happen to be nearby, stop by the lab. I'll explain how you can help me.
Now I said no to that. It's a side one. I said no to that because that's the glitch with my mods that I can't loot mutants. Now there is a loot mutant mod that you can get. I don't know if it fixes it, but the whole idea is that you can loot mutants. So I said no to that because for obvious reasons, right? All right, we're gonna have to hoof it all the way to Rostock, and it shouldn't take too long, but I don't know, man. There's those two places over there. We must come back to them at some point. Maybe it's when we're doing the rounds of all the X laboratories for, like, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. You kind of get locked into him for a while. And I gotta get some markers going. Where am I at? Gotta get around this lake. Dun, 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 dun. Interesting. It is cool, though. Kind of almost on accident, I've chosen a different group. I'm wondering if I should... As good as the gun is I'm using, maybe I was using the Dnipro later on because it has more armor pen or something. I don't know, but fighting the ward guys with all their armor is tough. The regular guy's not so bad, so if I do end up siding with the ward... it won't be so bad. I don't remember if I sided with the ward, because I had done multiple... I know I said this before, but I had done multiple saves to where I could get any ending. It's like the first save you got to do is in a mission called Subtle Matters, and that's coming up here in about 3 missions. And that's locks you into like either 3 endings or 2 endings, depending on where you what you choose. And then the next couple excuse me, and then the next couple lock you into the other ending, so not that big of a deal. It is kind of cool if you can just fly by the seat of your pants in the game and just go with the flow. Whatever you decide at the moment is pretty cool too. But my first playthrough and this playthrough, I've done the ones where I can get the most main missions out of it, which I think is cool. The most main missions. All right. We gotta... We're here. Oh, yeah, we gotta run. We gotta run to here now. To We're trying to go to Rostock. I thought I went straight up to those other places, so... But I remember the one smaller one. I don't know. Maybe it is later. Hard to remember. There's a bunch of dead people here.
I heard something's not right.
What are these things, dude? God, they're so fast.
Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Ain't no one here. Chill, boys.
These the cats? Oh, they're the Bayoon cats. There's 2 of them. Bayoon. These are the ones you can sometimes get those collars off of. Oh, I just got a thorn, artifact. Interesting. I didn't see these guys like the first time. I've come through here before. Let's see what this thorn artifact is. They gave me another Siva suit, which I'll sell because I have one that I've already put money into. Radio protection of 2 levels. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. That's a bloodsucker. Okay, it seems like the that dude was just 2 cats there, a bloodsucker here. Things are just appearing now. The zone is getting more difficult. It's actually an interesting story. Now, there was what was it? Three games of S.T.A.L.K.E.R before this one. But this one I think you could almost stand alone on it and understand the story. Strelok was your character. Strelok is the character you played in the other ones. So that's not that big of a deal. But understanding what happened with C consciousness, all these labs, all the different characters kind of involved that you keep running into. You get an idea of what the heck's going on here. We jumped off the top of that, remember, and bounced on the ground. That's Rostock over there. You can easily get turned around here, but to me it's really interesting. I don't know why I find certain things so interesting. It's like the little things. I've said this multiple times through the playthrough, but all these laboratories that are spread out underground, like the things that were going on at these places, and then going back through there and finding them, and then like, why is that one over there? You know, like, why is the Dugas way over there? Why are there labs way out there? Why are there some here in the middle? You kind of try and wrap your head around like what they were thinking, why they built them the way they did, why they were spread out, why some facilities seem really big, yet other ones are really small, but they're still really spread out. All right, we're in the home stretch to Rostock. Nothing I could do but to run here. Thank goodness for my sprint, because in the normal game you could probably sprint maybe, well, I'll show you, from about here to that doorway, and then you'd be completely exhausted. So you could sprint to here, and then you'd be like moving this fast. Could you imagine me moving this fast the whole time? Yeah. Quality of life. That's what I'm talking about. Quality of life. I played through the first time halfway, then I modded.
Washed my pants yesterday.
Right. Let's go ahead and do this real quick.
Got issues with your... Let's...
Okay, first things first, repair all our equipped items. Okay. Oh, that's right, I used that one, huh? I'm doing this because I need a boatload of money later on if I want to use another suit or something. I need to get some dang artifacts. See this Siva suit here? I'm going to sell that one. Oh, that's right. The new thing was that last container that we got. When we were over at the Dugas, we got the last lead container for the Siva.
Bring me something interesting.
Roger that. So the Pripyat stash code 2021. So in here I have my other Siva suit. I don't need to keep this one that I have.
Oh.
Let's see. I gotta organize this. Sell all. Sell all. Sell all. Okay, that one. Some K-rods for 10,000 compared to mine, which is 63,000. 6 of these bad boys, 11,000. This should be a fair... I don't have as much stuff, but this should be a fair amount of money. It's already... Yeah, it's already a lot of money. I'm going to sell this artifact. My gun, my gun. Everything else looks good. Get some of that. He doesn't have any 7.62. Maybe some shot shells. All right, 333,000. Not too shabby. All right, time of day is 11:23. All right, let's get out of here. No need to sleep. Let's organize this again. Get all our stuff back up here. See, I'm rocking these artifacts. Those are just some semi-generic ones we found along the way. All right, so we ran to Rostock, repaired all the stuff, sold all the stuff. Be another... that Siva suit really helped out. The K-rods and the Dnipro guns helped out a lot as far as the money goes. And those, like those RPK type LMGs helped out a lot. Now, we haven't done anything in the Red Forest. I only ran through the Red Forest one time to get up to Yanov so I could start buying the K-Rod, the Dnipro, and the ammos and stuff, and that's pretty much it. Haven't done anything. I just can fast travel up there and fast travel back. Now we got to do something in the zone. In the Red Forest, which I feel like the Red Forest is like almost like the burnt forest down there. It's almost like it's draws the mutants in, you know? Should be a road here somewhere. Like it draws the mutants in more than other areas. Now, the Dr. Kaimanov or whatever, which I think is like Faust. I don't know what the deal with it is. That place right there. He actually lives back over here. You go that way. He lives back in there. Right here. See this area that's like censored? It's censored out. Yeah. All right. I should have looked at the map while we were here. Okay, so we got to get to this place. Oh, we might just want to cut right here on the other side of this. Oh, jeez. Oh, I did not... Yeah, we got a problem here. I didn't look at the elevations. This thing here, I thought this was a... thought this was a path. It's an elevation thing, so we got to go all the way... I think we should go this way. I hear dogs over there. I think that was the faster way. All right, I'm bring my interactive map up here. We are currently, so in here, nothing, just some stashes. Get to the hunter's camp in the Red Forest. I think there's actually a trader here or something.
Necks just lugging him back, and you wanted to search the clearing too?
Calm down. He saved your life 6 months ago. We couldn't just leave him behind.
Dead folks don't give a fuck where they rest.
It's
But I
Hornet.
do.
But I
You
do.
could do this to a human being.
I know who. It's those mercenaries. They were looking for the doctor, and they found Gray instead.
Bullshit.
Sorry, Lona. Not a good time. We're not open for business right now.
So why don't you get the fuck out of here? And shut the door on your way out.
We're not open for business, but we can chat. Keep it short. You can see what's going on here.
Who did him in?
I wish I knew. 2 of our guys went on a job for McClucha, and
McCluca.
we found one of them close by, like this. It might be those mercs that just showed up here. Hell knows what they're up to.
Now, mercs are all right. They get their pay, they do their thing. But, Gray, someone went out of their way to make him suffer. Cutting him up real slow.
I'm looking for the doctor. I heard you might know where to find him.
You too? Are you working with the mercs, you son of a bitch? Answer me!
Put the gun down. Now. And you, Loner. Why are you so interested in the doctor?
I'm looking for S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The doctor knows where to find him.
I don't know why you need S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but finding the doctor ain't exactly a walk in the park either. No one knows where the doctor lives.
I
All
do.
we know is he helps the wounded, both human and mutant. He saved my life some 5 years ago.
Why didn't your buddy, the doctor, step in for Gray, huh? Too busy stitching a tentacle back to a bloodsucker's ass. Or are we hunters worse than mutants?
If he didn't help, he couldn't. Or didn't want to. Or maybe the mercs got to him first.
Are these mercs looking for the doctor too?
They swung by the other day, asking where the doctor was at, where he was last seen. Throwing money around, so I told them as much as I could. If I'd known what would come of it, I'd have shut my fucking trap, as Hornet would say.
Tell me more about the doctor.
Want me to do a little dance for you while I'm at it? Everybody's got questions about him. First the mercs, now the loners.
It can get much worse. The doctor is a legend around here. Nobody really knows where he's holed up. But if you're injured, he'll track you down and lend a hand. Well, at least he used to.
I'm telling you, it was the doctor. We'd been hunting his pets. That's why he came after us.
You're an idiot, Hornet. The doctor saved my ass once. And I've been in the hunting business around here for a solid decade.
Okay.
So you've seen the doctor?
Just like I see right now. Except I had a hole in my gut, so the memory's a little hazy. I saw a shadowy figure, and then I woke up in the clearing. My wound was all cleaned and patched up. And my radio was even charged. The guy said I was missing for a week. So don't pay attention to Hornet. The doctor never hurt anyone. He's all about helping folks.
So where should I start looking for him?
Ray was gonna stake out a place where the doctor was spotted before. It was a while ago, but I don't have any other leads. If it was those mercs, maybe they left something behind.
So that's why you've been chattering away for 2 hours straight? Huh? You're thinking of sending Loner to snoop around the clearing?
You're after the doctor, Stalker, and I'm looking for the bastards who did Gray in. Why don't we lend each other a hand?
Don't listen to him, Loner. 2 fellas took on McClucha's job. Gray and a new guy. You can see what's left of him. Something's fishy. If you go after them, you might not make it back either.
All of a sudden you care about my...
Thanks for the help. And the heads up.
If those mercs were behind it, watch your step out there.
Better yet, get out of here while you still can.
Okay, dark times. Examine the scene of Gray's death. Stuff back there. And he's up here. There's something you can buy from him that's pretty decent. It's like maybe the first time in the game you can buy that particular thing if you're not running any mods or making any special trips anywhere like I did. Oh my god, there's actually something in a locker. I can't believe it, man. Bread, double bread. Ooh, you can make a sandwich. This guy's that's C4. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, they're right over here somewhere. 72 meters. More of those cats? Is that what those were? Literally right here where I'm supposed to be.
Dead man! Please!
You hear that? That's the psychological effects.
Dead man!
There's something else here.
Please don't! Dead man! Please don't!
Can you hear me? Arkip! It's Gray!
It's Gray!
Fucking anomaly! Tundra got shot! We just set up shop right where
Sounds
the
like it's
doctor
over.
was spotted. I figured if we saw him, we'd hand him over to the mercs. Now Tundra's guts are hanging out! I couldn't even see where the shot came from! Could have been anywhere!
It's Gray!
Tundra has a dead man walking! You gotta tell...
Dead man! It's Gray!
Please, don't!
There's another one here. It was totally sitting over here giving me the psi effects. 200 meters this way. Where is this? Oh, deeper in. Oh, that looks like an anomaly. It looks like I need this. I got to run over here because of this wall. That last cat was giving me. Did you see the? It was closing my eyes. I will close your eyes forever. This might be an anomaly field. Oh, it is. Which means whatever type of anomaly field it is, we might have a chance to get... Can I go across this? Those bad guys or the crown. Not familiar. Is that like a trap? It was. Tundra. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff on.
Abandon me. The anomaly blocks the signal. Don't come out, Doctor. Wherever you are, don't come out. Those mercenaries are searching for you. I saw them.
Jeez, another 200 meters that way. Geez, we're pushing Yanov. This is the road that I went to Yanov on. Ask the mercs about the doctor. You think they're going to be friendly enough to tell me? The crown. Physical protection, endurance, a lot of radiation. Bleeding resist. Bleeding resist. No. I like what I got for now. So if you follow that, Yanov is right over there. Oh no. So much easier when they're running right at you. That guy sneak up on me. Let's see if my... Yeah, see, it coagulated. The combination of those two things that I have. Coagulation. Okay, where are we now? Oh, we're actually in... You can see what I was talking about. Here's Yanov Station right here. Zoop! I ran this road before. What's in this area here? Nothing. Just loot. A Zubra 19 and some rodents over here. And nothing. Nothing special that we're looking for, so. Ask the mercs about the doctor. Check mark. Find out what happened to the mercs. Well, they got eaten by dogs. Well, these guys had good guns. Okay. Wolfhounds PDA. Find out what happened to the mercenaries.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, what are you doing here? Ah, it hurts.
I'm looking for the doctor.
We were looking for him too, but he got to us first. We were sent here to track down the doctor. I told Wolfhound not to take the job. We don't even know the client. I figured we'd be safe here, with all these anomalies and radiation around. But he just plowed right through, you know? The Geiger's off the charts, and he's just strolling around.
Who is he?
The doctor! It was him! He's the one who took out those hunters, then came gunning for us. He knew we were onto him. I couldn't do anything. He dropped two of our guys with a sniper rifle. Bang! Bang! Gone! And then he walked right through the radiation. I put 2 rounds in him, and the guy didn't even blink. Next thing I knew, he was right up in my face, point blank. I've used up all my medkits. I'm not gonna make it, am I?
Here, take this. It'll help.
Thanks, Loner. I hope the guys get back soon.
Alpha team, we've tracked him down to the cemetery. We need backup ASAP. I repeat, everyone, get your asses over here.
He's about to off them all. You gotta help him, Stalker. He's gonna wipe them all out.
See, I talked to Wolfhound. I remember these guys. Like, Jarl, Wolfhound, these names sound familiar. Like, I ran into them at Zalesia or something. You know what I mean? Like, these guys sound for... Holy cannoli, it's way back here. Oh my god, that's almost... That's right over by that bridge by the doctor. Oh, jeez. All right. Talk to Wolfhound. Wolfhound must be over there. All right. We're going to run the trail that I ran to get back in here. I think it's not the most direct, but it's the fastest. As this trail will merge right into that one that goes back to the bridge. Yeah, Jarl, Wolfhound, those guys sound like they were at Zalesia. So that's a gravitational anomaly. I could be... Which one is that? That is... Compass. The compass artifact. That would be a place to find the compass artifact. But in order to search that one again, I would have to wait for a storm. The elemental storm, and then it resets the artifacts. I mean, the best thing to do is to find... It's not that far from here. Like, you can travel to there, then run down to it. You got to find those things that are in these harder areas that are fairly close to fast travel points. All right. The reason I say go this way is because this center section, it's got so many elevation changes. Now, one of the good SMGs in the game is, I think it's a side mission, and it's in there. Zombies? Right in there. It's the Zubra, like the bison. I think it's called the rat killer, maybe. It's pretty good, but so is Shaw's mate that I got really early in the game. So.
We got that scumbag. Did anyone catch where he went? I'll forward in the coordinates to the client. Watch
Up
my
there.
back. Commander, there's someone else trying to flank us. Take them all down. Must be a grateful patient coming to the rescue.
No. No, I'm here to help you guys, Wolfhound. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. Couldn't even see him. All I could see was leaves flying. What the flankage? Integral A. Yon Serpent. Where's your gun, dude? He had a 5.56 somewhere here. Can't see in there. They all the way on the other side? I can't even see in there. This wolfhound? No, Jan check. Hey, loot. Dang, you had quite the loot up here, huh? Wants me to go down. So these guys were like tracking the other dude or what? Retrieve the coordinates from Wolfhound. Oh, there's Wolfhound right there. Oh, there it is. The doctor is in. I thought this was a crazy fight with like some boss dude. Oh, maybe there is. What the heck? Oh boy. Hold on. Hold the phone. What is at this location? Poltergeist. There's a poltergeist down there. Screw that. Screw that. Wee. All right, the doctor is in. Now, ooh! I've been here before, so I know where I'm going. That's it. There it is, the bubble. Strider.
He didn't kill them by choice. The monolith guided him to hunt me with live bait. And I won't let you finish him. Enough deaths.
So it was Strider who killed them?
So, it was him who killed the mercenaries and hunters.
They were bait. A way to catch my attention.
But you hadn't helped them.
How many lives can a dead doctor save?
None?
Sometimes you need to make small sacrifices so you can save more lives later.
Will he pull through?
Is he going to make it?
I've treated worse injuries. Even on monolithians. Especially on monolithians.
He spilled a lot of blood to get here. His own, and other people's.
And so did you, I imagine. I'm aware of what he's done, but he's injured and needs help. That's all that matters to me.
Okay, you're the doctor.
So, this is what the real doctor looks like.
Do you know him? This monolithian?
Strider. His name's Strider.
That's a good name. An honest name. You were looking for the doctor. Well, you've found him. Now, what do you want from me?
I'm not sure. I need to find S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
I'm looking for any information about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I know you two have some history.
I doubt S.T.A.L.K.E.'s figured out how to bring the dead back to life. So it's up to us to help Strider. Everything else can wait.
You think there's still a chance to help him?
In a way, Strider's fortunate to be a monolithian. There's something that can help men like him, but not us. I've marked a former monolithian hospital on your PDA. If they've tapped into the old stashes, you might find a regenerator there. Along with the monolithians themselves, of course. I'd ask you to spare the wounded and keep them alive. But it's your call, Stalker.
Oh, yeah. I remember this. Really, you're concerned about his life? A regenerator?
A regenerator? What's that?
A creation of sea consciousness. It helps the monolithians to heal even the most grievous injuries and get radiation out of their bodies faster. Unfortunately, it only works on those who lack resistance to external control after being completely stripped of sea immunity. Trading one's freedom for the chance to wander through the CNPP during an emission is a devil's bargain. But no one asked their opinion on the matter.
I've heard that you treat both humans and mutants. Why?
Because none of them are responsible for what's going on here. Not the Stalkers, not the mutants, not even the monolithians. And also because everyone has to pay their dues someday.
Why are you so concerned about his life?
Because it's the only thing we truly possess. No matter how bad we believe it to be. Now go.
23,000. Excuse me. So, this is kind of why I like the, I thought about doing the doctor's ending, because he seems like a, I don't know, a reasonable dude. And it's the only ending, if I remember correctly, it's the only ending that it almost like gives you a hope for another Stalker game or DLC. You know, something about that. This might be the mission that takes us into that rat hole place. Looks like it is, yeah. So he doesn't want us to kill any of these monolithians in here. So it's your choice. It's you. Wait, maybe it's not. Never mind. It's not. No, it's not that. It's a hospital way up there we gotta go to. I thought, oh, go to the cable tunnel. Maybe that's the way in. Like, that way's closed. And maybe we come out that way? I don't know. These are just zombies. Zombies have, like, better accuracy than everybody else, seems. Man, this Red Forest has got anomalies for days. Yeah, so that's they call him the doctor. I think his name is Kaimanov or something. We might have to enter here and go all the way back and exit that tunnel over there. Very small place. Get to the cable tunnel. So yeah, I don't know if like if you don't kill them all, he gives you more credits or whatever. I don't know what the deal is. Get to locate the monolith infirmary. Complete the doctor's request without killing any monolithians. Yeah, I don't some reason I don't think that's gonna happen. This is way up here. Bunker, it's a bunker entrance, and I think we have to go all the way back. Again, one of those cool places where it's this one little concrete building, right? And then it goes down underground, and there's a whole hospital down here. Oh, Jesus. Oh! My health. Okay. I don't want to go that way. Something's back in there, man. What would they put back in there that's... Well... Okay, so that part's done. We're killing, so... Wants us to go 107 meters that way. Hercules, Hercules. Might be stashes or something over there. I don't know.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm not sure how you could actually do this stealth-wise. You guys know I'm the master of stealth. That would be facetious. Hercules, Hercules. Look, there's one of them monolith. So I think there's that rat killer. I think it's behind that thingy. I think. So that's two guys. This is the third guy. I mean, maybe you could sneak by these dudes, but... I mean, at this point, right? Might as well give them the old what for. Hard to find stash. Love all these PDAs you pick up, you know, and you're like, where's that particular hard to find? You would think it'd be somewhere near you. So look where we're at. Site activity. Oh, that might be... Oh, that's where I got that sniper. Anyway, we went in here. We're already making our way back to here. We might be making our way to here. It might not be this one here. I don't know. Not 100% sure. Doesn't really matter though, does it? Because we're underground, and that's what we love, the underground.
Monolith, help our brethren in their recovery. Your enemies are many, and every brother.
I guess you would sneak over here, huh? Well, that sounded loud. I've got no waypoint now. So what do you guys think? I mean, I've been trying to use the night vision. You guys like it if I was, would you rather me be like this? I mean, it looks way better. Dude right there. Okay, I guess I can't shoot through that. So it's just kind of a... You'd only go this way if you were doing this sneak method. That guy's named Vanity Fair? Guys are everywhere in here. Killed that dude already. That's where he went. Put him out of his misery. That guy had... That guy had a exosuit on, and I was able to headshot him. I don't know where this med kit's supposed to be.
May your light shine down on the souls of the brave soldiers who gave their lives in service to your will. Reveal the cunning plans of your enemies to us.
Okay, that guy was acting weird. The Ninth? The guy's name was the Ninth. Monolithians. Whoa, 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 whoa. If whatever I'm looking for is in here, I would have had to sneak by those guys. Regenerator. Yeah, I would have had to sneak by that guy there, which I think I probably could have. Now we gotta find that place that I saw early on. So I want to get that rat killer gun. I think it's called the rat killer. Okay. I don't think I'm in the right area. Oh, okay. We go in here, we come out here. I think that rat killer's over in here. Let's see. Look on my other thing. Let's see. It says Nipro sniper rifle. Where am I? No, the rat killer. During an act of mercy, inside the infirmary in a back room is laying on the ground behind a monolithian statue. So I was right. It's over here. It's over there. I think this is the exit to get out of here. Remember, I saw that monolithian statue early on, but I was on the wrong side. Look at that big door has been... What the heck is that making that noise? Somebody's making some noise. This might be the exit. I bet you that's the exit. We don't want that. I gotta go back past that. We gotta get back past that thingy. Oh, it's the wrong way. Wrong way. Alright, so somewhere over here. I could have I thought it was in that other thingy. Yeah, it's back that way. Maybe we go underneath, maybe? $19 meters this way. I'm gonna find this place, man. During the mission, are we on active mercy? Yes. Inside the infirmary, in a back room, rat killer's laying on the ground. It's just I just clicked this on here because it's showing it's like basically here. But I saw that monolithian thing, but I don't know how to get back to it. That's where I came through there. That's the place we left. Am I missing like a crawl through thing? It's like I'm going away from it, going out here. Let me see if I can find this. Weapons. Let me look real quick. It's kind of important we're here. We're not going to be coming back in here, so... Come on. Scrolling through all the weapons. Rat killer. You get the rat killer in the dusty cable tunnel during the main quest and after picking up the device, go to the room at the back where the device was placed and look behind the wooden altar. What? Oh my god. They're not even showing how to get there. After picking up the monolithian device, go to the room at the back where the device was placed and look behind the... But I know I saw the wooden altar. It was in an area like this, not in here. I definitely don't think we should go down in there. Oh my god, there's a door behind it. Oh my god. Do you see how perfectly hidden that door is? Oh my gosh.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, there's a hole in your suit. That's what's wrong. This guy's out here praying to the... There it is. The rat killer. Oh, look. There's not even a device here. They're just praying to this effigy thingy. Yeah, remember we saw it from that side coming in here. Cool. Dude, that door was so well hidden. Alright, we know where we need to go now. Oh, it really wants me, doesn't it? Oh! Juked! Did you see that move? That was pretty good. Big door, little door. You think the doctor's gonna be mad at me because I killed all those dudes? Oh well. It's S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Kind of been on my own here. So, we went in here, we came out here. I don't know why I thought it was in this tunnel over here. Huh. Just goes to show you, we need to head back that way. Is this that little thing we saw up on the hill, kind of from the road?
I gotta find that road. Man, those zombies got quite the head tilt action going on. Where am I? Oh, this is the place I thought it might be here. Where the zombies are. Where the zombies at? No! Thought I got around that one.
Get under the dome and head to the basement. Waiting for you there.
Okay. Let's take a look at that gun we just got. So it's the... This one was... Oh yeah, physical protection. Somehow we got a suit. Sunrise suit? Rat killer might be all the way down the bottom. There's the device that he wants. Here it is. The rat killer. So, interesting. If you compare it to the K-Rod, the damage is a little less. Not that big of a deal. The handling is a lot better. Rate of fire is lower. Range is way lower. Accuracy is lower. So it's like the Shaw that I use. It's kind of an up-close spray and pray. It's got a 50-round magazine. Shoots 9x18. The Shaw shoots 9x19. So hold on to it. This gun right here. So the whip. My gun that I got and fixed up right here, an SVU Mark S3. That's what the whip is. But it's got specialized stuff on it, so you don't want to miss the whip as you're going in. The only thing I remember about Kaimanov's place was... Look at window right there. This looks like... Is this his bed or is this his bed? It's crazy. Locked in there. And then back kind of outside. What a weird place to live. I think there's a... I think he's got some mutants down here. This is where I would live. I'd live underground, man. Screw that. I don't know what's wrong with the coloring. They look like two old men, but I think this is Strider. So I just made that run for nothing, huh? What's wrong with their hair? You just killed somebody, Doc.
How long did you know each other?
Not long. I met him on Wild Island, back when he was still human.
He was someone who had everything taken away from him. His past, his ability to fight back, even his name. We go to great lengths to cover up our mistakes.
What do you mean, Doctor?
After years of work, a group of scientists managed to tap into...
I mean, it's not a spoiler, but I think Doc is like partially responsible for the creation of this, of the zone. I think he was one of the scientists with C consciousness, and he didn't go in on the whole, let's put all of our heads together.
It was a turning point, not just for science, but for the fates of the human race. However, as with all people, each of my colleagues was truly interested in only one person. Himself. They began to dream of worldwide fame, of laurels crowning their bald, shiny heads. Naturally, the truth couldn't come out about secret laboratories, brutal experiments, and other such dubious undertakings. It was out of the question.
He just picked all that up.
And so, they all got carried away with their dream of a perfect world. You know how the saying goes, great minds think alike, though fools seldom differ. And lo and behold, what do we have decades later? The zone. In our image, after our likeness.
You were there, right? For the C Consciousness Project?
I was once as deluded as they were. But my doubts soon outweighed their confidence. And so when the experiment took place, one of the pods was left empty. The eighth one. Or rather, the first. Dr. Kaimanov's pod. My pod.
That's Dr. Kaimanov. He was number 1 of 8.
So you've solved yet another mystery of the zone, Stalker. Perhaps the most unsettling one. Dr. Kaimanov. Pleased to meet you.
All right, the doctor, the 8th pod?
There was an 8th pod.
The human brain is too frail to handle a direct connection to the noosphere on its own. In order for it to work, we required 8 participants in pods, filled with a specific solution. I was supposed to be in one of those pods, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Valentine reproached me for my lack of courage. But given how things turned out, I was actually too daring. In the end, what we got wasn't control over the noosphere, but rather the zone itself. The lesser of two evils, if you ask me.
The scientists you mentioned, C Consciousness, they're still alive.
No, that can't be. Strelok dealt with them back in 2012.
I spoke to the representative through the visiograph in Malachite. They still exist in some kind of form he called subtle matter.
Subtle matter? But that's impossible! That means it's still going on.
Subtle Matter is the name of that mission where we have to make a choice. So you created the zone?
So you were the one who created the zone?
Me? No, certainly not. The zone created itself. I merely facilitated its emergence.
I would say that calls creating.
Although my colleagues and I had different expectations for the outcome of our experiment. You see these blind dogs? I've been trying to tame them for years, but they were born in a lab where they've known nothing but pain and fear. But Tiger here found me on his own. He just came out of the woods one day and tried to steal a sausage.
Oh, sausage.
He was born free and had the freedom to make his own choices, you see. The zone is our collective offspring. But all we've imparted to it is suffering and sorrow. It doesn't know any other way. Maybe we're the same.
Why did you refuse to get in the pod?
Because I've always held on to my belief in humanity. My colleagues, on the other hand, advocated for fixing it through the noosphere, purging it of darkness. How could I consent to such a notion? How could I permit them to rob all of humanity, not just of its ability to act freely, but even to think independently? Everything dark and light about us is a result of our own choices. The zone was born in a place of tragedy and horrific experiments, but I believe in a different zone. A zone open to everyone.
All right, so you're kind of getting a feel for his ending. Open to everyone.
A zone open to everyone? That sounds kind of dangerous.
That's because it's the only way you see it. Frightened and caged, born amid evil and violence. What else could the zone have evolved into? In a place where both humans and nature are nothing more than test subjects. If it had been born into freedom, like Tiger, it might have evolved differently, into a zone of creation, rather than destruction. And then, we might have become different too. We always had the ability to overcome the circumstances. Access to the noosphere would have made us better, even if it meant a rough start. Understanding and forgiving each other is a difficult endeavor.
What do you know about subtle matter?
It was a theory developed by Valentine Darlin, the leader of sea consciousness.
That's Dalen's dad.
Apparently, he's now become the image of the representative. Back in the day, he ridiculed my calculations regarding the existence of the noosphere, while I firmly believed that subtle matter was unscientific. In the end, I turned out to be right. But if he was also close to the truth, that changes everything. According to his theory, subtle matter can preserve a reflection of a person's mind, their personality. If you're implying the representative is real, that means they actually succeeded.
Before me, S.T.A.L.K.E.R was the only one who'd spoken to the representative. That was back in 2012, before Sea Consciousness died. S.T.A.L.K.E.R managed to reach the center of the zone and return unscathed.
Then S.T.A.L.K.E.R probably knows more about subtle matter than I do. along with the sea technologies that sea consciousness has mastered during their 6 years of frenetic activity, chances are he's still researching it to this day.
Okay. Sounds sketchy.
That's why I'm looking for S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Word is he's back in the zone.
I haven't seen him in quite some time. Maybe that's for the best. Our perspectives on the zone have probably developed quite differently over the years. If your information is correct, I doubt he's ventured too far from the cordon. Men like him tend to develop a deep attachment to a place they regard as their own and refuse to let go.
I want to find out if subtle matter is real. Things like this shouldn't be left to blind faith.
The scientific method isn't just about the experiment. It's about being able to replicate it. And I happen to know how to test a few of my hunches. If only Valentine could see me now. Well, perhaps he can. We tried to connect to the noosphere as an experiment in the Orbiter underground lab. Back then, I saw nothing like the afterlife. But now, with the zone, I think the truth is worth taking a risk. But first, you need to get the cartridge from the signature station in a different lab, X3, near the cordon. It's been 20 years, so the entrances I knew of are long destroyed, but stalkers always find a way. Talk to Sidorovich, he's in charge of the cordon, and could have heard some stories about X3. I'll send you the code to the cartridge slot. Take it, and head to Orbiter. Good luck.
Well, there's a lot of talking right there. Hey, there's a doggy right there. Thanks, Strider. Okay, so Strider's goner. He gone. So the cordon is that area I was talking about at the beginning of the video, way down here that we haven't been. And now I remember the cordon from one of the stalkers that I played. There's this rail yard here. I remember walking by this rail yard and engaging in my first firefight in Stalker. And I believe it was down there, which is, again, it's so cool to me that it's like this little area was from a game. Obviously, Pripyat was part of the game up here. This is the generators out here, the main bad thing. So we got to get from here where we're at all the way down to the cordon. And I think the only way to do that is probably to hoof it. We got to get back to Rostock. We got to run back to Rostock. And then run down here to Silesia. I mean, we could fast travel to here and come across. That would save us this amount of running. But we still got to go this amount here. We can angle it. And then from here, we'll go out. We look here. There looks like a ledge, a big ledge here. I don't know what this place is. Eastern checkpoint. This is Quiet's camp. It looks like, okay, it looks like maybe from Silesia we head out this way. Get around this thing and then head through the eastern checkpoint down into the cordon this way. Because this is a ridge all the way, I remember, is all the way to here. This is some kind of crazy facility. I ended up just sprinting through here and jumping off a wall to get into here. I think this other way will be better. There is something on this bridge, I believe, down here that we're going to want. I think it was an attachment or something. See if I can get all the way down there. Where the heck is the cordon? There's the sphere. Here's the bridge. It is a... Oh, it's just a high-capacity mag for the 416. So at this point, it's not important. There's a special gun down there. There's a few things down there, but we got a ways to go, so... Sidorovich, we got to get down there. We do a little bit. There's not much going on in the cordon down here. And then once we're done with that, I think Orbita might be that one thing that we saw on the hill over here in the burnt forest. Orbita Station. I'm not 100% sure. But we got to find X3 in here. And then we go to Orbita Station. Both are X laboratories. All right, well, we're done with the dock for now. This place is weird where he lives.
Tell me, did you kill them there? At the hospital?
I did what I had to do.
Of course. We all do what we must.
20,000. So it was the amount of... He asked me before I got the reward. So I got 20,000. I guess it may be... I don't know how much you would have got if you didn't kill him. Maybe double. There wasn't really that many dudes down there, honestly. But... You know. So 3.4 kilometers... If we do go to that one place, actually, maybe we'll try that, because I haven't crossed that pontoon bridge from the chemical plant over. Somebody bad here. I don't know if those guys were bad or if it was the dog. Probably shot that guy for no reason. Which is typical for me. So Rostock is right in front of us. Oh shoot, there's a bunch of dogs chasing me. See if I can outrun them. Still red. Still red. Got it. All right, so the side entrance to Rostock should be over here. Pretty crazy. You can see at this point of the game, you got to hoof it around a lot. And again, the stamina is, it's like... to me, honestly, it's one of those things that are unnecessarily damning. You know, it's like just terrible. That's why quality of life improvements you look at for playing games like these. If you can fix some things like, you know, again, we always talk about food and water simulators. You're trying to play a game and it ends up being a food and water simulator. So you can, I didn't do anything with the food in this. You really gonna stop right there, dude? All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through, repair everything, sell what I want to sell. I'm probably gonna carry, maybe we'll carry the rat killer with us, try it out, and I'll switch out my gun for that whip. We'll carry that with us, and then we'll come back to the next episode and we'll head down there from here so you won't miss anything. All right, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was pretty cool. We'll see you all next episode.